everyone. Thank you for tuning in to the John Aquarius Show. My name is John, and this is my show. All right, so let's just get into it right now. And this is basically an introduction to my show. Why did I make it? And why am I doing it? Why the name? All that. So right now, I'm just lowering the audio on here. Before I begin, just want to thank some of the people responsible for it. Just want to thank Whitebat Audio, who allows us to use this copyright-free audio, which is called Neon Breeze. So if you ever want to check it out on YouTube, just look up Neon Breeze. Also, for my editing system, I use Audacity, which is free to download. So if you ever get a chance, just go on audacity.com and just download it. For my video, I'm using Filmora 11, and it's also free as well. So let's get on to the show. So basically, the topic is, why am I doing this? Why am I doing podcasts? Well, I think I'm just like anyone else, has an opinion and wants to share with the world. And just like anybody else, I find that entertaining, just to get some insight on other people's opinion on things. My topics will vary in the future. It won't always be consistent on one specific topic. One thing I probably will not talk too much about is politics, like conservative, things of that nature, because I'm not into politics. I think there's a lot of to me, I think, one, I don't know. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't know much about politics, and two, I feel like it's a little. It can get one-sided. And, if you think that I'm a liberal, then I'll lose one side of the argument. If you think I'm a conservative, I'm losing another side of the argument. So just to let you know, I am of no party. I'm not political. I don't vote. But I do, I do have concerns of the world. And many of you probably will. If you have concerns, then vote. I have my own personal opinions on that, and I don't want to get into it. Why commentary? I think the reason why is like I'm a working class citizen. I work from home. I work in an office, and my work allows me to listen to podcasts while I'm conducting work. And I think there's many people out there that is like me who can listen to either music or audio stories and things of that nature. So this is my target audience. So that's one of the reasons why. Some of my podcast role models were basically the 10-minute podcast from Will Sasso, Brian Callen, Chris D'Elia, Tiger Belly, Bad Friends, Bobby Lee. It's one of my favorite. I love podcasts that are produced by comedians and things of that nature. So there's more than that. I know a lot of people adhere to Joe Rogan, which I definitely think I definitely listen to it occasionally. But he doesn't sway my opinion on anything one side or another. He wasn't really my role model. So let me just lower this so I don't have to keep it distracting me, basically. So this is a work as you go podcast. This is it's a work in progress, and basically I'm just uploading it as is. The reason why is because I remember watching a video a long time ago on doing podcasts, and one of the things they encourage people to work on is to not be afraid to upload your videos. I don't know if anybody's ever tried this or who is listening to me right now, but you just like me probably have a lot of audio samples that you haven't uploaded because you're too afraid to upload it. And I was in the same boat. Every time I listen to myself, which I can't even stand listening to myself now, my voice is too monotone. I would like it to be a little bit high pitched, whatever. But if I kept, and I would keep beating myself up on that, and because of that, it took me a very long time to stay consistent on my podcast. So one of the first things that I'm trying to just work at is just to stay committed to the mission, continue uploading on the days that I committed myself to, which is Sunday or Monday, and just keep going. And then the further I move, maybe I can go back and re-edit it and change things around. But so that's what I'm just working on. It's just my confidence. My editing skills need to be worked on. My thumbnails and things of that nature. How even to the things that you have to put on your podcast to get the right audience or right viewers or listeners still needs to be worked on. So yeah, so feedbacks are welcome. I'm very up to that kind of stuff. As long as it's positive, I'm willing to take it. The other thing is my name is also subject to change. So if you leave a comment below on whether you like my name or not, let me know because it is subject to change. Reason why is because when I first started out this podcast, I had this like magical mystery tour going into the unknown mysteries of the universe and this weird trippy idea of a podcast. It was so convoluted I couldn't even figure it out. But John Aquarius just stayed stuck with my name, so I just kept it. But that's basically what it is. So that's what. Why I have these questions that I put down as bullets and points. So this is another thing that I'm trying to keep on. Why it's taking so long? I don't know if I already said that. It's because I had to build the confidence of being used to just staying committed. So that's it. And then future projects, I do hope to be working with other people. It's just, I think, people are working, I'm a working class citizen and other people who are struggling to live. It's all about time strains and just being willing to, go on my podcast for free. Because right now I'm not paying anybody. This is all, this is all work. This is basically me building this model. Let me see what else write down. All right. So yeah. So I think I just basically filled out everything that I wanted to talk about. I hope to have some topics. Let me see some of the topics that I wanted to talk about. Right. I'm a big comic book fan. I love sci-fi, so things of that nature. One of my intentions of doing podcasts about comedians is not to be so negative. I don't really like. I know a lot of podcasts has focused on like some of the dramas that go on between the podcasts. Not for me. If anything, I just want to talk about why I listen to them and what makes them so special. If it was anything negative, it would be like, well, why did this comedian focus more on things of this nature when you come to this podcast and you're like, well, I want to laugh, but when I come to this podcast, you're just trying to remind me of all the sad things in the world, things of that nature. I don't really want to get into like personal lives, like with the situation with Bobby Lee and Kalila. I don't want, I respect Kalila and Bobby Lee to the point that I feel like as a fan, I don't know their life enough to be like making judgments on either one, because in the end, we don't know. So not to go further into it, I just wanted to say that. So yeah, so hopefully Mondays and Fridays I'll be uploading these videos. Sorry, Sundays and Mondays I'll be uploading. Today is Sunday, so tomorrow I'll be working on just the video aspect to get it ready to be uploaded. The other one that I use to upload is I upload from my PS4. I'll be playing certain games, and so some of my podcasts will be on some of the games that I play, why I play it, and why do I like it, whatever. Or I'll just be putting commentaries on these, using that board to basically discuss certain things, using that as a visual distraction. Because I know you guys, my voice is monotone, but hopefully I can get that changed. I do have some people that I want to work with who, one person actually helped me, and I don't want to get into her name, but she was I consider her my daughter. She actually helped me with the Audacity. She's the one that informed me about Audacity, helped me download it, and then show me some of the things how to work it. Now she's still better at this, like she's better than me in how she can edit it. But getting her attention and grabbing her with her active lifestyle is another thing. So hopefully I can, she can allow me at least an hour or two, and then I can bring her onto this podcast, and we can, might enjoy listening to her too. Might encourage her to be on here as more often. So again, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. This is John Aquarius, and tune in. And I just want to see if I can put a nice outro to go, because again, this is a track that I'm working on with This is my favorite track right here, Neon Breeze. I love that sound right there. It's 80s all the way. So again, thank you for your time. Tune in next week, and you have a good one. Bye.